In this video, you will witness one of the greatest and closest battle we have ever seen in powerlifting history. Hello, and welcome to the Powerlift Prime YouTube channel, where we show the best of the best lifters around the world. And today's lifters are Emil Krastev and Gustav Hedlund. They are going head-to-head at the Sheffield 2025 Championships. And Emil is starting us off with a 295 kilograms squat opener. Emil is not a squat specialist, so this is not where he will gain his kilos. But he will later on in bench and deadlift.
Must have really stung, the winning deadlift just springing out of his hand. Oh.
That is a super strong opener for Emil, and just 17 kilo under his PR. Where will he end up today? Now comes the one you have all been waiting for, Gustav Hedlund, the defending world and Sheffield champion. He is opening on 307.5 kilograms, and squat is where he can cover some ground over Emil today. But he will have to put up something north of 330 kilos to make up for Emil's huge bench press later on. And let's see if over 330 could be a possibility with this opener.
Battle of the 93's.
Gosh, that was fast. I think 330 is there, but it will be a crazy grind, and that could bring some serious pressure to Emil. For Emil's second attempt, he is going for 310 kilograms. This is just 2.5 kilo under his PR. And he has squatted at much as 320 kilos in the gym. So if he can bring that to the platform today, he can also put some serious pressure on Gustav, maybe forcing him to load up more than he can handle. It's still super strong, and remember, it's just 2 kilos under his prairie. 3 white lights and a good lift, and for Gustav's second attempt, he has taken 325 kilograms, also just 2.5 kilo under his PR. This is very brave of Gustav. I was expecting 320 maybe, but if he can move this comfortably, I think there might be more than 330, but how much more is the big question. No major sticking points here, just going up smoothly. I have no idea what he will take for his third, to be honest. Moving to Emil, he is taking 317.5 kilograms, that is just below 700 pounds. A huge squat for any lifter, let alone a 93 kilograms lifter, whose best lift isn't squat. This will be a 5 kilos PR for Emil. He had made so much progress in the last few months. If he can get this, he could put pressure on Gustav because Emil has a huge upper hand in bench press and they kind of match in the deadlift. But Emil really needs this to make winning a reality.
And that total.
A massive grind, but the weight came up, and I think it's a good lift. 3 white lights, no one can take it from him. While I was not expecting this from Gustav, 335 kilos is loaded on the bar for his third and final squat. If he can get this, it will force Emil to have to put up something very close to the world record on bench press to follow alongside Gustav. This might be the most important squat of Gustav's career.
Emil's hitting personal best. Gustav needs to do well.
He got it up, and his depth looked good. I don't see a reason for a no lift. Let's see. 3 white lights. Gustav leaves with 335 kilos. For bench press, Gustav is going first with 205 kilograms. This is where Gustav will fall down to Emil, or maybe even behind. So it is really important that he gets all 3 attempts here to not let Emil get too far ahead when it comes to deadlift after. But let's see how this opener moves and get an idea of how high he will go. Super easy. He could probably do another 4 reps with that, but that don't matter. All that matters is 1 reps maxes. And now for Emil. He is going for 227.5 kilograms. That is 22.5 kilograms over Gustav's opener. And with this, he will be 10 kilograms ahead of Gustav, but he still has 2 more benches to go to add even more to that lead. But so has Gustav to close that gap. If Emil wants the biggest chance at winning, he cannot fail a bench today. Strong opener, slowed a bit at the top, but he got it up in the end. 3 white lights and a good lift. I expected nothing else. For Gustav's second bench, he has taken a 10 kilograms jump to 215 kilograms. This is a very big bench for Gustav on a second attempt. His PR is 217.5 kilograms, so he is getting very close to that 220 or 5 plate mark. Do you think he can hit that today? Let's find out if it's a possibility with this attempt. I think it's there, but he will have to work hard for it. 3 white lights and a good lift. He has only gotten white lights so far. For Emil's second attempt on bench, he is taking 235 kilograms. just 10.5 kilo of the world record. I don't think that is within range today. But more importantly, this will let him keep the lead on Gustav, but by 2.5 kilos this time. So it is closing it. It will come down to the final deadlift. A lot harder here on his second, but the weight came up. 3 white lights and a good lift. He has also only gotten white lights so far. Gustav is going for a big milestone, 220 kilograms or the 5-plate mark. This is a giant bench for any lifter. And more importantly, this will give him a temporary lead on Emil, with Emil to follow on his third bench attempt. But Gustav will have to hit this first. Let's see if he can put the final nail in the coffin.
He needs a choke. And he's got it.
It was hard work, but he got it up, and I don't see a reason for a no lift. There isn't one. 3 white lights and a good lift. Gustav is in the lead, and Emil wants back his lead on Gustav. That's why he is taking 240 kilograms for his third attempt to hopefully go into deadlifts with the upper hand. 235 looked very tough, so this can go one of two ways. He either grinds it out, or he fails it, and hopefully it's the first option. It's not there, unfortunately. That gives Gustav a 2.5 kilo lead, and Emil has some kilos to catch up to. And Emil starts off deadlifts with 335 kilograms, and this will give him a 887.5 kilograms total with just his opening deadlift. Only 13.5 kilo off the world record. And he has pulled as much as 355 kilograms in the gym for his prep, so this should be without much turbulence. As I thought, no struggle for Emil, just up and down, and a good lift, of course. Let's see what Gustav takes. He is also taking 335 kilograms for his opening deadlift. That is a very smart move, because he has a 2.5 kilo lead on Emil. So if he can just match what Emil does on deadlifts, he will come out on top, and I could really see that happening here today.
Gustav looking to pull ahead. He does okay by 2.5 kilos.
Very easy. Easier than Emil's opener. Do you think he will go over Emil on deadlifts? 3 white lights and a good lift, of course. For Emil's second attempt, he is taking 355 kilograms. This is a very special number to Emil, because it was the lift that cost him the world title in Lithuania last year. And now he is taking it for his second attempt. I don't know if that is brave, or he has just gotten super strong. It was slow but smooth, no major sticking points. But the refs called it as a no lift. They claimed that he wasn't locked out. And as I thought, Gustav is once again just copy and pasting Emil's deadlift. But he failed his last one. So this will give Gustav a 20 kilograms lead over Emil. This is actually a match PR for Gustav. He did it first time at the last Sheffield and last time at Worlds, and it has gotten easier each time. Let's see how easy it is now. What other rating than 3 white lights? Gustav is far ahead now. And Gustav is pulling first this time with 360 kilograms. This will give him a 915 world record total, which he already broke on his second deadlift. So now he is just trying to extend it. But it's even more interesting. This means that Emil is going to lift something over 360. What could that be? It's done for Gustav. 915 world record total, and Emil has 1 lift left. Let's see. Wow! Emil has loaded 365 kilograms on the bar. This is over 800 pounds for the winning deadlift to give him a 917.5 kilograms total, just out chipping Gustav. And making one of the biggest comebacks in powerlifting history. But if I am honest, I don't think he can. His second was just too slow. I didn't even think he would get it off the ground, but did he lock out? Yes, he did. Emil with one of the biggest comebacks of all time. He always comes second or third, but this was his time in the spotlight. Thank you for watching today. Have an amazing day.